Hello there everyone, and welcome to Rose Plays Life is Strange. My name is Rosemonkey and this is a brand new Let's Play for this channel. I have already played a little bit of this game, but there was some problem with the audio, so I've had to restart. But yeah, let's get in with it. Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely. How ominous. That is always so loud in my ears. I mean, really loud. Come on, girlie, up you get. It's a bit soggy to be sitting out in the rain.
Where am I? What's happening?
Good questions.
I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here?
More good questions.
Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Okay, so we're in control and we're heading for the lighthouse. Not entirely sure if I agree with your logic that you'll be safe up there, but, you know. At least it's a landmark. It's a building. I'll go for that. Safe. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Could say that again. Picked the wrong place to stand there.
That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow.
Yeah.
From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black and
I didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Teacher's pet.
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
I don't think it's crap. I think it looks cool, but, you know.
Sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit.
Okay.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
What I'm gonna do for this, as I said, I've already played a little bit of this and recorded it, but it broke. So I'm gonna do the same thing that I was gonna do before. With each of these pages, I'm gonna read them myself and let you pause, but summarise at the end for people who don't want to read. So here's the first page. So this is basically Max going, oh my god, I got into Blackwell Academy! Max being the main character, if you didn't already know that. Obviously she wanted to go to Blackwell Academy, so this is a really big deal and really happy and so on. Page 2. So in this one she's talking about leaving Seattle behind. She grew up in Arcadia Bay, which is where Blackwell Academy is situated. She left 5 years previously and moved out to Seattle with her family, and now she's going back to the place where she grew up, although her family, her parents, are staying in Seattle. She's talking about Chloe, who is a best friend that she used to have when she lived in Arcadia Bay previously, but they haven't stayed in touch. And Seattle, as it says there, Seattle wasn't like a fable, so it probably wasn't everything she thought it was going to be, but yeah, so now she's coming back to where she grew up, hoping that it's going to be better than the town she left behind, I guess. Page 3. Yeah, it sounds like she's really passionate about her photography and really hoping that this helps her, moving back to Arcadia Bay and going to Blackwell Academy. She really doesn't seem like she thinks she's gonna be known by anyone or remembered by anyone. And obviously she's not stayed in touch with Chloe, so nobody's going to recognise her. So, page 4. So, first night, it's her new night in the dorm, and second day she's like, wow, it sucks here already. She's barely been there 5 minutes. But, clearly she's not necessarily got the Blackwell fever that she was hoping to get. It's not turned out to be the shining. It never is. It never is the shining fable you think it's going to be. But like she said in the previous entry, making friends in a new school is always tough. She mentioned Victoria Chase, who she clearly doesn't like, and a few other names that she's picked up, but it's going to take a while to settle in. It always takes a while. Page 5. So in this one, she talks about the fact that she's 18, she's met a boy who she's become friends with, and she's kind of gushing a little bit over Mr. Jefferson, who is her photography teacher. Page 6. So in this one she's talking about Victoria again, and obviously those two still haven't hit it off, and she's also mentioning Nathan Prescott, who's a male equivalent to Victoria. They're in this really sort of elite Vortex club that she's now mentioned. I guess it's kind of like homecoming type stuff, you know, I mean, I'm not from America, so we don't really have that same kind of popularity contest type stuff over here, but, you know, it's that sort of, as it says here, the elite members of the school. She has mentioned another friend she's made, Kate Marsh, and I believe she's in the class with me right now. She's the one that had the paper thrown at her a minute ago. So, page 7. See, in this one she's talking about the Everyday Heroes contest that Mr. Jefferson wants all of the people in the class to enter. She mentions Warren again. She also mentions Miss Grant in the science class and says that she's really keen on that class as well, and she really is fond of that teacher as well, which is always good. I mean, a lot of people talk about subjects and people's affiliations for subjects, but I'm also a big sort of fan of the whole teacher ethic. You've got to get on with your tutor. If you don't get on with your tutor, you're always going to struggle. And from the left-hand side of the thing, it says happy 18th birthday here, so I'm assuming that this is when she's turned 18. So page 8, that brings us to October, which is, funnily enough, what it is right now. We are in October in real life. She mentions Kate letting her borrow a book by Ray Bradbury and a film, Battle Royale. I haven't read The October Country by Ray Bradbury myself, but I'm going to look into it because it is mentioned in here. And she does mention trying to come out of her cocoon a little bit, so hopefully that's going to be a thing for her. As my parents love telling me on a loop, you have all the time in the world. So that's the prologue stuff. This is pictures of the people, so this is Max. She basically sums herself up in the sentence in the first paragraph, a way to be a part of the world but at a safe distance. She obviously seems to put that space between herself and the rest of the world. And that's probably why she identifies so strongly with photography. She can be a spectator rather than a liver of life, and she seems more comfortable like that. We've got Mr. Jefferson, so he's the teacher, and obviously very keen to push his students, and it seems like Max likes him a little bit too much. This is Kate. She does seem quite quiet, and it says there she doesn't think she's seen her smile much, so she seems to be quite down at the moment. She seems quite introverted, but more so than usual right now. And we have Victoria. She says again, the elite of Blackwell Academy, and a total bitch. Yeah, she is definitely not Victoria's fan. So we'll have more people to come soon. In here we have all of these photographs. I'm going to try my hardest to find these. I really do want to find these. It has the photos for all of the different chapters, but I want to find all these photographs. And this is the map. So far all we've done is been in Blackwell Academy, and text messages that we have from various people.
Keep that to yourself. Seriously though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment.
I can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century.
Nah, it looks pretty.
But I like it old school.
Yeah, stick to old school.
Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height
Take a
of their
selfie.
beauty or innocence? She had a
Polaroid
brilliant
selfie.
eye. So, shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
Does she?
Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Nope.
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max.
No need to hit the desk.
Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Sad
Very
face.
good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online.
On time.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry, too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Was it that obvious? Dang. Okay. So, this is the classroom.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
Look at the photo.
That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
Yeah, you really kind of like this guy. Poster?
I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers.
Printer.
That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures.
Use.
Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
Okay. Let's talk to Kate. Hi,
Hi,
Kate.
Kate. Oh, hi, Max.
This is just a bump on a bigger road.
I hope I didn't... I never actually checked this
Hey,
one.
I hope I didn't embarrass you with my lame answer.
It sucks to be dragged into the spotlight.
Unless you're Victoria.
She's got nothing on you, Max. Well, I should get going.
Yeah, me too. Talk to you later.
Sure.
Paper roll.
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Ew. Mean. Window.
I like this panoramic view of Blackwell. Everything looks so green and serene.
I guess it does. I'm determined to find some more of these photos you can take. I know this is one. See, if I look at this now, Rachel Amber. That's important later. Oh, hello.
I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Wait, did you see
I
the
should
price
have
tag
known.
on that?
She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
$5,000? Youch.
So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published pictures. Gives me hope.
Yeah. Hope is good.
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder. What?
Stop geeking out, hun.
So cool that we can check these out anytime. The Decisive Moment by Henry Cartier-Bresson. That's rare. Annie Leibovitz, mad respect. The amazing Eugene Smith. Good to see Avedon among the masters. Golly, of course. Lots of people I haven't heard of yet. I guess that's why I'm here. Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images. but I still dig my little instant camera.
Yeah, I dig it too. I haven't seen anything else to take
Excuse
photos
me.
of, so...
Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No,
Ooh.
Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Yeah, about that.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Sure thing, Mr. Jefferson. See, there's a picture in the journal that looks a lot like him. Well, it doesn't actually look a lot like him, but I can only think of him as being... Wait, does he have a... No, he doesn't have a bow tie, so it's not him.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
I'm not paying on
You always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute?
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture. They're just getting you ready.
Because Max wants everybody to see how cute she is. She plays it so shy.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash
Yeah.
water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
She's so fucking shy.
What's wrong with that? Bitch. I love the music in this game. Episode 1, Chrysalis.
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
American girls, it's sad to
I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual.
I've literally looked everywhere and I can't find anything else to take a picture of. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
That's when I fly.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
Any graffiti we can photograph? I hate Victoria Chase. Quite a few people seem to. I think you'd want to take a photo of that.
This poster must drive people to have sex. The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
That seems to happen to a lot of people.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy? Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it. When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
This is true. It's a pretty butterfly. Can you say butterfly effect?
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just
Count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
You tell yourself, dude.
So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No!
Yeah, because pushing the guy holding a gun is such a good idea. Well done.
Whoa. What the fuck?
Well, that happened.
How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
Hey, teacher.
These pieces of time can frame us.
I already heard this lecture.
From
Yeah,
light
you did.
to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now, can you give me an example
Whoops.
of a
Damn, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I actually reverse time?
Victoria? Why Arbin?
Yep, I believe you can.
I did it.
Yeah.
I actually did it.
A photographer who perfectly
I'm a
captured the
human
human
time
condition in
machine.
black and white.
Yes, you are.
Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Take a selfie.
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally
When I
haunted
took
by
my
them.
selfie, Jefferson asked me a question.
She did.
If he does again,
I
I'll
believe
know
Max
this is
is
for
what
real.
you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was
can
not the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the bathroom
long as it's
quickly
been
and
around.
check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Nope. I need to use the
I'm
bathroom.
sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody here
shit.
who knows their
Dang it.
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Alyssa
class.
was a French painter
And I need time to
who
save that girl.
daguerreotypes. A process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind
The
again
Daguerrean process
and give him the right
brought out
answer?
fine detail in people's faces.
I learned a useful fact. All the way back. Whoop.
Max, since you've captured our...
Yeah, I remember that. The
The
Daguerrean
Daguerrean
process.
process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max.
Oh.
The Daguerrean process made
How's it
portraiture
feel to be
hugely
outdone?
popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined
What
features.
you staring at?
You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
One thing that's really bugging me Oh, I have Nathan in my little thing now. We'll look at him in a minute. This second picture down looks a lot like the poster on the wall. But it won't let me photograph.
So, you see the dilemma?
I know, Mr. Jefferson. I just worked so hard on the shot, and I'm sure you know what it's like to be consumed by your work.
Why is this happening?
You annoy me so much, Victoria.
Event, and I want to represent...
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid...
Yeah. Not avoiding it.
I'm not avoiding, just...
biding time? Waiting for the elusive right moment?
Maybe.
Exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
Okay. It wants me to jump back again.
Important cultural event, and I want to represent Blackwell.
Excuse me, Mr. Jeff...
Yeah, do I have to do this again?
Photography's
Yeah, let's quote
I'm on
John
top
Lennon
of it.
back at you.
I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
How can you finish working on it by today? By the end of today would make sense, but by today? Like, it is today, so she's already failed.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please.
Yeah,
please.
you'll have plenty of
I
time.
can't tell anybody. They'll think
And
I'm
yeah,
crazy.
they'll think you're crazy. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run.
Okay,
I like
Max,
your shoes.
retrace every step.
I really like her
I washed
shoes.
my face. I shredded my photo.
Yeah,
Then,
you did.
Butterfly flew in. And I
Yeah,
took
it
a
did.
photo.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that?
Do
What are
something.
you doing?
Come on, do something.
Come on, put that thing down!
Tell me what to do.
I need a hammer to break it open.
People trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would
Come on,
they?
pick it up.
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Holy shit, I can't let this happen. If I
Alright.
can reverse time again, I can help her.
There.
Get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
No way!
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Another shitty day.
That
You would
did
think
not
they'd have
happen.
heard the glass
This
breaking.
cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Good plan.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse
Sexist
for what?
much.
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Like what?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Can I interact with anything? No. So if I was going to get a photograph of anything in here, it really would be
You look a
on the
little
other
stressed out.
side.
Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Now, in this particular choice, I'm gonna click hide the truth, but I'm gonna play both choices out every time.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around. in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes. He was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr.
Yeah, you don't
Prescott
believe
happens
me.
to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told you?
We'll continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Yeah, he really doesn't believe me.
This academic drone won't do anything since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now. Should I rewind and change my story?
Yep, let's totally do that.
You look a little stressed out.
No, this is my actual
I just got
choice to
stuck in
hide the
class.
truth.
Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the
What are you
truth.
trying to say?
I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's
Just
class.
tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that Team Toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks, and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with class. Please.
No, he does not buy that at all. I may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet. Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him the truth.
But that's not a good idea. That's my choice and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so this is where I'm going to leave this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. If you have, then give that like button some love. And I will be back soon with more Life is Strange. Bye!